Good morning. This is Bill from out of Europa, Naples, and today I have this very attractive Toyota Solara Convertible. This is a 2007 model. It's a one-owner car with good miles. Very attractive color combination, kind of a medium blue metallic outside with very nice beige leather. It's in fantastic condition from front to back. You know, nobody in their right minds is really going to call this a sports car. I mean, it's, a little bit reminiscent of kind of a stretched out Lexus SC, which, frankly, nobody's probably going to call a sports car either. But what it does do is bring incredible quality, fit and finish, typical Toyota stuff to the world of very useful four-seat convertibles. And that alone is a fantastic accomplishment. You can see it's very straight and proper all around, very nice. It's got 5-star alloy wheels with Yokohamas. It's a great choice of tire for this car. Everything nice and clean where you see it. It's an SLE, so it's got good equipment on there. It's got a rear spoiler, of course, the alloys, the leather inside. And, in traditional Toyota style, what this thing is just a bulletproof, fun to drive, fantastically reliable convertible. And there's something really that you have to give it credit for. So in that vein, let's start inside the trunk. Kind of like the name too, Solara. It's kind of nice. You can see again, for a four-seat convertible, that's a fabulous trunk. Absolutely fabulous. You can put golf clubs in there. You can go to Costco. You got this terrific net if you want to do any, late night fishing at the local channel up the reef. Everything very nice and proper. There's the original formats. You have what appears to be cup holders back there. I'm not sure who they expect to be riding in the trunk, but well, there you go. And again, a four-seat convertible is always tough to get a good trunk. Well, this Solara has one. Under the hood, the news is good. From the earlier versions, they had a 3-liter with under 200 horsepower. By the time this thing rolled along in 07, that had been upped to a 3.3-liter variable valve timing V6. I have a hard time saying that, variable valve timing. I get choke on it. About 225 horse, much more torquey, much more fun to drive. Now made into a 5-speed Manumatic. The manual, forget it. Just put it in D and enjoy it. But a very, again, traditionally Toyota bulletproof drivetrain in this thing. Put 300,000 miles on this thing if you want, it'll do it. You can see on this one-owner Florida car, everything's mint under the hood, what you'd expect. Very, very clean. If you want to start showing this thing, pop open the hood, it's going to be fine. All right. Now you see I've got my top cover on back here. That took longer to deploy than I would have liked, but it did go on there fine. Also nice to see that it's still with the car, but I'm going to run the top for you, so let's get that off. To do that, again, I'm just going to pop the trunk, get that open, and start pulling this thing out. Of course, everything is much harder to do one-handed. But trying to requisition an assistant from these people, it's just not going to happen. They're too cheap. As they like to say, our prices are so low, we can't afford a stapler. All right, so let's get this thing out. Again, one-handed. And we're going to jam it inside the trunk here. Oh, God, you know what? I'm going to pause it for a minute. I just can't get this thing in one-handed over the net and full. Like magic with two hands, now it's in there. So, again, it takes up some of your trunk space having that thing there, but it's pretty impressive it's still with the car. That usually ends up in the corner of a garage somewhere and sold on eBay by some enterprising kid years later. This one's still here. If you want to throw it in the garage, you have that option. These nice big headrests back here, they function as rollover protection as well. Now, whoever owned this thing had a very, very light touch. I mean, the leather on this car is absolutely incredible. You can see virtually, the iPhone makes it look weird. It is not weird. It is absolutely gorgeous. Just mint condition leather in this car. The back seats Look at all that room. Again, for a 4-seat convertible, this thing's just fantastic. You can fit, you know, mid-size, maybe even large adults back there. Certainly some Canadians, they're going to be in a luxurious world they've never imagined compared to the SC430s that they're driving around in now. You know, everything proper back there, nice. You also got cup holders, you know, fantastic soft leather. Just a lovely place to be. The door panel, because this is an SLE and also kind of a glory car from Toyota, you get some wood trim, which is quite nice. Typical Toyota fit and finish. You've got a nice leather armrest there. Of course, your power window controls, little map pocket, you know, everything nice, proper, good fit and finish on this car. Is a power driver's seat, lumbar, recline, nice stuff. And of course, your trunk and gas release down there on the floor. Also a beautiful leather steering wheel in the matching color. Clean, immaculate. This car came in just so clean. Let's fire it up. All right, so that Toyota engine, of course, fires right to life. No issues at all. There you see just 74,000 miles on the clock. One thing that's kind of weird, this door opens so wide. Actually, it's a bit of a stretch to get over there and grab it. Nice solid thud. Of course, they did a lot of chassis stiffening, so it's nice and tight. There you can see a very attractively laid out instrument cluster, everything you need to know at a pinch. You've got a multifunction steering wheel here, very nice. Over here you've got very Nissan ZX style from the 80s, triple cluster there giving you information. You can see we're averaging over 20 miles per gallon. That's probably lifetime. I doubt the guy who owned this car changed that much, you know, reset it. And I've been hammering it, so I'd probably get better gas mileage than that. Over here you got your mirror controls, your 4-way window switch. You can get them all down at once or up at once. Of course, your top control. Here's an AM, FM, CD, and dash JBL with an auxiliary input. Very, very nice. You've got your climate control here, lovely. Heated seats, which, again, my buddy who tortures me, he loves this car because the heated seats stay on. So if he knows I'm going to be driving it, he pushes it in. And I hop in the car, and before I know what's happening, I've got a roasting ass going down the road in 90-degree weather. It really pisses you off. The good news is that the air conditioning, because this is a Toyota, is frighteningly cold. So you can freeze your face off in no time at all. I don't know what we got here. Little places to put stuff. You got gated shifter, nice, your e-brake. You got some cup holders over here. Of course, a glove box. Very nice fit and finish on the dash. I like the two-tone. You got a compass in the mirror. It's automatic dimming. You got some garage door openers. But anyway, let's run the top so you can see that. So I'm just going to press the close button. And in a very traditional style, up comes this folding soft top. You know, no fuss at all, no muss. It doesn't have a lot of, I don't know what you'd call it, the fancy mechanisms up here. This is just like on your 65 Bonneville, you know. And you can run your 4-way windows, boom. Back 2 first, then the front 2. And now your soft top is nicely up and in place. So let me give you a quick walk around. You can see how that looks. It is a tan soft top that very nicely matches the blue and the interior leather. Good big fog lights down there. They're not fooling anyone. Very nice headlight clusters too. These soft tops in great shape. It's original, has a glass rear window with defrost, and you know, very proper and nice. So without further ado, let's get that back down again. I'm gonna leave that door only half cocked. That way it's a lot easier to grab. Oh, God. Glasses. All right. So let's get this back down again. Again, very, very simple. Just quick pull of those 2 guys. Press open here. And back it goes. Nice and fast. Certainly fast enough to be used at a traffic light. Boom. There it is. And if you want to put up the parade cover, no problem at all. I am not going to do it. I'm just going to go. God, it's like an imperceptibly running car. You'd almost think it was electric. There's just so much silence from under the hood until you give it a little bit of that. And there it is. I mean, it just goes down the road beautifully. Very, very smooth. You got plenty of pep out of that 3.3. You're not going to have any trouble merging or driving around. And it behaves and does exactly, you know, what you'd expect in a way you expect it. It's just a lovely 4-seat convertible with a nice soft feeling going down the road, and you know you're going to be reliable. You can drive in confidence knowing your repair bills are going to be in the hundreds each year. You know, occasionally you have to put tires and brakes on it or change the oil. That's just, you know, what having a Toyota is all about. Fantastic cars. So anyway, look, if you have an interest, 2007 Toyota Camry Solara Convertible with 74,000 miles, one owner car, immaculate, just an immaculate car, ready to go. 239-649-7300 on the web at mercedesexpert.com. Thanks so much for having a look. We're going to try and tailgate this minivan here, bastard. God, what is it? 22 miles an hour, you know? What the hell? Anyway, mercedesexpert.com, 649-7300, area code 239. It's going to be a long day. Take care. We'll see you with the next one.